Hello there, crafters. Today we are looking at 1 Kings chapter 18, this inspiring story of Elijah in the wilderness when he was about ready to give up, throw in the towel, and God took care of him. An angel came and said, this is too much for you. Have a nap, have a couple snacks, get back on the road. So we are going to make some crafts to remind us that sometimes, spiritually as well as physically, all we need is a little rest and some fuel. Our first craft is going to be a gift bag that we can give someone else with some little treats for sustenance. And so we're going to start by decorating the outside of the gift bag. I've got a white paper bag here. You can use whatever you happen to have. And we are going to decorate writing some words of encouragement or just explaining that this is a little something for sustenance. And you can put to, from, something like that. Then we can add some fun stickers. I was having some camera issues, so this is the second time recording it, and I'm going to peel the stickers off of the other side. Don't mind me. But you are welcome to decorate both sides. Speaking of which, for timing purposes, I'm only going to do one right now, but please feel free to decorate it as much as your heart and timing desire. So I'm also going to add a little note to go with this to explain what it's for. And I'm going to put a reference to the story here and say, I'll quote, "Take and eat. The journey is too much." And I'll say, "Don't go it alone. Fuel and rest." And when you give this to someone, you can explain what this all means and why these elements are here and what the story was. Now I'm going to put that card inside the bag along with some treats. So I happen to have some fun running snacks. You can use whatever, candy or treats or whatever. Got some fun granola bars here, some hydration, a little bit of candy, and some cotton to remember that comfort element, kind of like a rest or a pillow would need. So I'm going to put that all in the bag. Now we can seal it up with another little sticker or a ribbon or a string, whatever you'd like to use, and give it to someone who knows the story or maybe is not so familiar, and you can explain the story to go with the treat bag. So that's craft number 1. Craft number 2, we are going to make a pillow of sorts. Now, of course, you can purchase some decorative pillows that the kids can add things to, or if you're handy with sewing, you can make your own little mini pillowcases or stuffed animals or what have you. I am going to use an old sock or part of an old sock, and I'm going to decorate this and then add a little caption to go along with it explaining why we have a sock pillow. So on the outside here, I'm going to just add I've got some fabric markers, I've got some Sharpies, and I'm going to just kind of make some big decorations. I've noticed that if you try to write on the sock, which you're welcome to do, it sometimes can look a little weird once you get it stretched out with that cotton in the middle. So I'm just going to kind of do some broad decorations here, but you're welcome to do whatever you would like. And then on the inside of it, you can also, if you're feeling adventurous, do a little bit with some puffy paint, which can, I will warn you, get very messy, but it can also be a lot of fun. So I'm just going to do a little dab of that to add to my decor. And that also can get weird looking when it spreads out, but we'll give it a shot. Now, I'm going to add the stuffing for my pillow. Actually, before I do that, I'll give that a second to dry off, and we'll write my caption. And this will say, sometimes we need a little rest. God cares for us. And then I can reference the passage. And now I'm going to finish my pillow. I'm going to take some stuffing and carefully stuff the pillow sock pillow, whatever it is. Now I'm going to, on one end, actually on both ends, I'm going to put pipe cleaners to try kind of round this off. So I'll go ahead and do one side of my pipe cleaners right now and just twist that. I can make it into a bow, or I'm going to make it a little fun by twisting it around. And there we go. Making kind of a fun little curly cue here. And then I'll finish my stuffing. Again, you can see how that puffy paint is already getting a little on the messy side, but it'll be fine. And this could be something that's sort of like, oh, this is a comforting little toy, and or it could be a pillow to remember that rest is important. We all need it, and God blesses us with rest. Sounds like a Sabbath lesson, but in this case, it's Elijah. So I'm going to put on that other pipe cleaner here, and you could also use something like string or ribbon or cloth, or if you've got older kids, you could help them sew it up with a needle and thread. But this is the easiest, simplest way to go. And if you want to take it home the same day, you might not want to use that puffy paint because it does get messy and take time to dry. You could also include some little gems or glitter if you want to get creative with that. Now I can also poke this through so it goes along with it. Could have used a hole punch, but you know, this is fine. So there we have our lovely pillow and a remembrance that sometimes we need a little rest, and God gives us that and takes care of us. So this can also be a gift if you like, or a fun take home for the kids. Our simple pillow for rest and bag for sustenance to give away. A couple of fun things to remember: the story of Elijah in the wilderness and how God gives us what we need and we can rely on him. Hopefully this will inspire your craft abilities and hopefully be something that is a blessing to you in your ministry, wherever and with whomever that might be. So take it, make it, run with it, go make some crafts, make some disciples. Have a wonderful week, and we'll see you next time.